if you're somewhat like me, or if you've had a similar life to me, then you probably don't have the best relationship ever with your family, and especially with your parents. And I completely understand you, because I've been through the same thing, and I still am going through the same thing. But I'm about to teach you what I've learned throughout the journey, and I'll give you all the wisdom that I've acquired and garnered, and I want you to benefit from it as much as possible. I don't want to simply keep it to myself. I want to spread this knowledge, and in hopes that it actually helps someone like me and like you. Because if you're watching my videos, then you're probably somewhat like me. We're all actually You're all actually way more similar than each other than you may think. And so I want to benefit you as much as possible. So if you have a rocky relationship, let's say, with your parents and with your family, it could be due to many reasons, but what I would say the core reason is probably because you don't open up to them enough about your passions, your hobbies, and what you actually want in life, your purpose, your vision, your dreams, your goals, and so on. And you don't talk to them and communicate to them enough about important topics, and you simply do the shallow, small talk, and that does not benefit you or them. You need to get more and more comfortable with actually opening up fully to your parents and family. And I feel hypocritical for saying this, because I'm not perfect at this. I also deal with my own issues with my family, and I'm not the perfect person at opening up to people, because I usually like to keep things to myself. But it's very important to do this with family, because family are the people that you always hang around usually, and they are the people who truly have love for you, and who you have love for them, and who you want to communicate with. Because if you did not communicate with them, then you're going to have a very hard time living with them, and they're going to be a restriction for you to actually live the life that you want to live. And so you should not make your parents the restriction of what you want to become. For example, if you want to become a YouTuber, let's say, you should not say, oh, my parents will not allow this and that, because they don't want me to become a YouTuber, they want me to become a doctor or whatever. You should not say that, because at the end of the day, you're gonna live your own life, and you choose exactly what you want to do. It doesn't matter what they think, because at the end of the day, it's your life, and you can choose what you want, but still be very respectful to them. You should always, in any condition possible, you should always be respectful towards your parents, because they raised you, they were born with you, and it's regardless very important to be respectful to them. So don't forget respect at all. Show love, show positivity, and treat them like friends. You don't have to necessarily treat them like authority figures, you can simply treat them like like very good friends, or something of that sort, especially when you become of similar age to them as you grow older. So I think it's important enough to slowly but surely and gradually open up to the people that you love and to your family. And the next thing I would advise you to do is to actually allow them to have some type of control over your life, like not full control, but give them some control. For example, allow them to talk to you out of doing things and certain habits, and listen to their advice is basically what I'm trying to say. Listen to their advice, just listen to them very carefully, and if you disagree with their advice, that's fine, don't follow through it. You don't have to follow through it, but just listen to their advice. Open up your 2 ears. You have 2 ears and 1 mouth, so talk less and listen more, because listening is actually at least 50% of the talk. Like, it's the most important thing you could do, really. So that's another good one. Listen to them very carefully. And lastly, I would advise you to go, for example, to the grocery shopping center or whatever, whenever they want to go, and to simply go out with them in the same places that they like to hang around in. Don't be self-absorbed, don't be too timid or shy or too nonchalant about your parents. You need to actually love them enough to spend some of your time, some of your very precious time with them, and to put yourself out there in positions where you could actually have fun with them and enjoy your time, not just with talking normally in the house, but actually with some type of experience with them. For example, going out on a picnic, or even something as simple as grocery shopping, as I've just stated. So that's everything that I would like to discuss with you on this video. If you have any questions, then make sure to write them in the comments. I deal with my own issues very much with my family and with opening up to them, and so I know I can relate to you and you can relate to me, and we can form a very small community here for masculine men like us, in order to communicate with each other and to talk about our issues and, for example, our attachment styles and whatnot, because it all has to do with childhood trauma and stuff like that. So yeah, thank you for watching, man.